In a thrilling continuation of one of football's most storied rivalries, Atletico Madrid hosted Real Madrid at the Metropolitano Stadium for the second leg of their UEFA Champions League round of 16 tie. With the first leg ending in a 2-1 defeat for Atletico, the stakes were high as they sought to overturn the deficit in front of a fervent home crowd. As the Champions League anthem echoed through the stadium, fans clad in Atletico's red and white filled the stands, creating an electric atmosphere. The match kicked off at 9 p.m. local time, and within seconds the home side made their mark. Conor Gallagher opened the scoring just 30 seconds in, leveling the aggregate score at 2-2. Gallagher's quick strike, a culmination of smart interplay involving Antoine Griezmann and Rodrigo de Paul, sent the home fans into a frenzy. Atletico's early goal set the tone for a match that promised intensity and drama. The significance of this clash went beyond mere bragging rights. It was a chance for Atletico to break a long-standing European hoodoo against their arch-rivals who had historically dominated them in knockout competitions. In football, the best team doesn't always win, reflected midfielder Rodrigo de Paul in the lead-up to the match. We have to be smart and outscore them. Real Madrid, under the guidance of Carlo Ancelotti, entered the match with confidence, having progressed from 21 of their last 22 Champions League ties when winning the first leg. Their lineup featured star players like Kylian Mbappé and Jude Bellingham, the latter returning from suspension, which bolstered their midfield presence. Despite their pedigree, they were caught off guard by Atletico's fast start. As the match unfolded, both teams exchanged opportunities, with Atletico looking to capitalize on their early momentum while Real aimed to regain control. The tactical battle between the two managers, Ancelotti and Diego Simeone, was palpable, with Ancelotti emphasizing the importance of midfield control. "We're here to win, we have a plan," he stated confidently before the match. The first half saw Atletico dominate possession, showcasing a more refined style of play compared to their traditionally aggressive approach. This shift was reflective of Simeone's evolving tactics, aiming to blend possession-based football with their trademark defensive solidity. However, Real Madrid's experience in high-stakes matches began to show as they gradually settled into the game, leveraging their quick counterattacks. As the clock ticked down towards halftime, the tension in the stadium was palpable. The stakes had never been higher, and both teams were acutely aware that every moment could be decisive in determining who would progress to the quarter-finals. Atletico's home advantage and the passionate support from their fans provided them with a psychological edge. However, Real's resilience and tactical prowess kept the match finely balanced. In the second half, as both coaches made strategic adjustments, the game continued to ebb and flow. The atmosphere in the Metropolitano intensified as fans rallied behind their teams, chanting and cheering in support of their players. The battle between the two sides was a testament to the fierce competition that defines the UEFA Champions League. Looking ahead, the outcome of this remarkable clash not only determined a place in the next round but also served as a pivotal moment in the ongoing rivalry between these two Madrid giants. The implications for both clubs were profound, with Atletico seeking to establish themselves as a serious contender in European football and Real aiming to maintain their status as the tournament's reigning champions. As the final whistle drew closer, the tension in the air was palpable. Regardless of the outcome, one thing was certain: both teams would leave everything on the pitch fully aware that they were not just fighting for victory but for the pride of their clubs and their supporters. As Liverpool approaches the climax of the 2024-2025 Premier League season, the excitement surrounding their potential title win has reached a fever pitch. Currently perched 15 points clear at the top of the table with just 9 matches remaining, it seems less a question of whether they will secure the championship and more a question of when. Under the astute leadership of manager Arne Slot, the Reds are on the brink of achieving a monumental feat, their second Premier League title, which would tie them with fierce rivals Manchester United for the most top-flight titles in English football history. The path to clinching the title is now clearer than ever. Liverpool's nearest competitor Arsenal would need to win all their remaining matches to even come close to Liverpool's points total. Currently, Liverpool has amassed 70 points while Arsenal's potential maximum is 85. In essence, if Liverpool can reach 86 points, they will be crowned champions, as Arsenal would be unable to surpass that threshold. Even in a best-case scenario, the mathematical calculations surrounding the title race have become increasingly intricate as the season progresses. Liverpool's earliest opportunity to secure the title may not come until mid-April, largely due to the scheduling of the League Cup final on March 16 and the subsequent international break. However, if Arsenal falters, particularly in their match against Brentford on April 12, Liverpool could mathematically clinch the title as early as May 10 with a victory against their title rivals at Anfield. A win in that match would significantly diminish Arsenal's maximum points potential, potentially sealing the fate of the title race before the final day of the season. Should Liverpool maintain their current pace of 2.41 points per game, they could finish the season with an impressive 87 points, putting them in a strong position to lift the trophy against Crystal Palace on May 25. This would be a historic moment for the club, marking not just their second title under the Premier League banner but also their 20th top-flight title overall, a milestone that emphasizes the club's illustrious history. Liverpool's remarkable performance this season has been a testament to their tactical prowess and resilience. The team has demonstrated an ability to secure crucial victories, often performing under pressure. As Slot continues to work his magic, the footballing world is watching closely, eager to see if Liverpool can convert their dominant form into tangible silverware. In conclusion, as the season hurtles towards its conclusion, Liverpool finds itself on the cusp of a significant achievement. With each passing week, the anticipation builds, and the prospect of celebrating a title victory at Anfield looms large. The coming weeks will be pivotal not only for Liverpool but for the entire Premier League landscape, as the Reds aim to etch their name into the annals of football history once again. The question is not if Liverpool will win the title but when it will happen, a thrilling narrative that captures the essence of competitive football. As the Serie A title race heats up, all eyes will be on the Guas Arena this Sunday as Atlanta prepares to host Inter Milan in a match that could be pivotal for the championship. With just a few weeks left in the season, the stakes couldn't be higher. Inter leads the table with 61 points, closely followed by Napoli at 60 and Atlanta at 58. The clash promises to be a thrilling encounter, especially after Atlanta's impressive 4-0 victory over Juventus last weekend, which showcased their title ambitions. The match will be officiated by Davide Massa, a seasoned referee known for his ability to manage high-pressure situations. Assisting him will be Ciro Carbone and Filippo Meli, while Marco Di Bello will oversee the VAR duties. This setup is particularly important given the intense scrutiny that refereeing decisions face in such crucial encounters. Fans and players alike will hope that the focus remains on the action on the pitch rather than any potential officiating controversies that could emerge. Inter Milan is also receiving a boost on the player front, as reports indicate that defender Stefan de Vrij could return from a knee issue in time for the match. The 33-year-old Dutch international had missed a recent Champions League match against Feyenoord due to discomfort, but medical tests have ruled out a serious meniscus injury, indicating that only inflammation is causing his current issues. This development is a relief for Inter, who are keen to maintain their title challenge with a full-strength squad going into such a significant match. The last few weeks have been challenging with injuries, but we are optimistic about Stefan's recovery, said an Inter Milan spokesperson. The team is keenly aware that every point matters as they navigate the final stretch of the season, and having de Vrij back in the lineup could prove crucial against a formidable Atlanta side. As the weekend approaches, the atmosphere surrounding this Serie A showdown is electric. Fans are eager for a match that not only impacts the standings but also sets the tone for the remainder of the season. With both teams in strong form and a fierce rivalry at play, the clash between Atlanta and Inter Milan is shaping up to be one of the highlights of the Serie A calendar. Looking ahead, the outcome of this match could have lasting implications for the title race, especially as teams prepare for the upcoming international break. As the battle for Serie A supremacy intensifies, the performances on the pitch in Bergamo will undoubtedly influence the final weeks of the season, making it a must-watch for football fans globally.